Alright, so here we are. We're gonna get straight to it. Hopefully this is not as long as the other video. Why she only wants you for your money, or why she's hyper focused on what you can give her, your financials, why she's still focused on your pockets, and how to love her. So, short version, short answer, why she's so focused on your pockets is because that is the point in her journey that she's at. She knows that she needs a husband who can be a provider, and she thinks that the best way to protect herself is going to be to just date men who have money. And to a certain extent, that works. But then the lessons that she's going to learn along the way are going to be there are men out there who use their money to control women. There are men out there who have learned that, what I have, I can use this to get what I want out of women. I can use it to control women. I can use it to do whatever I want, and they're going to stick around. So she's going to learn lessons like that. And so, just understand that that's the point she's at in her journey. And it might be beneficial to go and watch the why men are hyper focused on sex and how to love them video, because it kind of is intertwined. That's going to be the journey for most women. We're going to go after your pockets because we again know that we need a man who the right husband is going to be one who can provide. But the lesson again is understanding not every man who can provide is going to be your husband. There are other components to it. And so she needs to learn that lesson, just like men need to learn the lesson of you can't be running around here having sex with everybody. And so so that's the why. And then the how is going to be just understanding that that's where she's at and not taking it personally and not like, oh, she only wants me for my money. Oh, women are like this. Oh, blah, blah, blah. And the whole thing. You don't have to do all of that. All of that is not necessary. Just understand that that's where she's at. And govern yourself accordingly. If you still want to get to know her, then be aware that just like with the men, there are two types of men who are only pursuing sex. There are two types of women who are only trying to get in your pockets. There are the women who are trying to use you and trying to get over on you and trying to manipulate you because they're hurt. They've been hurt in some form or another. They've been tricked by some man, and he's, used them. He's used his finances and his resources to get what he wants, and he went about his business. So now she has decided that that's not going to happen to her anymore. And so she's just in your pockets to see what she can get. Just like a man who is just trying to go after sex. And then once he gets what he wants, he goes about his business. Same thing with her. Or there are women who will come off as if all they're interested in is your finances. But in reality, they're just trying to make sure that you can provide for them. And also that you have the other components. Like they're a little bit more mature. They're a little bit more further along in the journey. And so they understand what I was just talking about. That being able to provide is just one factor of a husband. It's just one thing that a husband is supposed to have. The other part of it is character. The other part of it is being compassionate, having empathy. The other part of it is his humanness. Like, how well can he relate? How well does he communicate? Is he in touch with his emotions? Does he know how to manage them effectively? All of these different kind of things are the other components that a husband should have. It's not just about the providing. And so she understands this, so she's going to come off, but she has to make sure that you can provide first, because that's going to be the first layer. That's going to be the first line of defense for her. That's going to be the first thing that she can find out really easily. And so she's going to find out. And so if you're trying to find somebody to be with, you're trying to find, I was going to settle down with, but I don't like that term. if you yourself are trying to find something serious and stable, then let her go, let her do her due diligence. And at the same time, you're doing your due diligence. Let her find out if you're the provider. And if you are, then you shouldn't feel a way if she's trying to test you and figure that out. Only a man who knows that he doesn't measure up would have an issue with that, in my opinion. So, take that as you want to take it. Is the school I need to be at? Yeah, so that's just kind of where we're at with the situation. I think that I have said everything I needed to say. Just be aware of everybody's position in the matter and stop taking things personally. That's gonna be the best way that we're gonna love each other and get this thing on the road, get this thing moving in the right direction. We need to stop taking things personally, because all is fair in love and war. Okay? Till next time, guys. Be well.